I'm giving myself 1 year to scale my marketing agency from $0 to $250,000 a month in revenue. And today, I'm focused on some sales calls and prepping mainly for a trip to Atlantic City where we get to stay at a really nice penthouse, lots of nice luxury accommodations, and I wanted to bring you along. So let's dive into it. I am getting ready to go to Atlantic City, and I'm not going to go right now, but I'm just getting my stuff, my laundry folded, and some stuff put together, but I'm about to go to the gym. I'm going to hit legs and do some cardio, probably going to do some core as well, and let's get to it. I have a launch call, or I have a launch workshop at 3:30 p.m., and I think I'm going to meet Nick in DC after that, and then we're gonna go straight to AC. Maybe be leaving earlier, we'll see, but time to get a pump in. All right, so we're back from the gym, and we're about to dive in to a little bit of prep before we go to Atlantic City. Hopefully Jose is gonna join. He hasn't responded to me today, which is a bad sign. So we'll see if he actually joins. If he doesn't, then we'll be heading there a little bit earlier. Just came home from the gym. My hair feels fuzzy and my computer needs to turn on. I see why it's not. I have my plug, my plug is fallen, my charging plug. And I need to feed it through. This is gonna drive me insane. Okay. There we go. I know. I have light. Gonna jump on and talk to Mr. Danes, see how he's doing. Today I've just kind of taken it easy this morning. I didn't record me going to the gym, but I did cardio. I was working on my first video, just looking through some feedback that I got from some buddies from Arling specifically. And from there, I was also looking at some additional thumbnails that I could use, or different thumbnail variations to test out. And what Arling was telling me yesterday was actually super, super, super helpful. Obviously, he has over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. But he was telling me the packaging is some of the most important part, which makes total sense. But I had never heard that term packaging before, and I'll explain because I didn't say it. Didn't explain what it is. Packaging is the thumbnail and the title, and the first line, or like the thumbnail, title, hook, and first line description of the video. So I think that's what he said. Hold on. Yeah, packaging is title and thumbnail, then the first line of the description. And he gave me some good feedback as far as like starting off a new channel, like with these new videos, how to actually hook people in, and like structure. I think a lot of the feedback was structure, and I'm excited to see what he says about the thumbnails. Paul is pretty much done uploading the thumbnails, I believe. Let me check. Yes. Yeah, they're here. Oh, it's so exciting. So these are the different thumbnails. I like these the best. He did this one first. I think that's cool. That just looked like a grease ball because I didn't really shower that morning. I just wet my hair. That's so funny. Oh, I'm excited about this. I think this is gonna go pretty well. And obviously you can have your own thoughts and then release things, and then the marketplace tells you. But I think this could actually be pretty good. So I'm gonna dive into more specifics around like more business specifics. I feel like I've kind of let it a little, over the past 2 days, I've gotten a little lazy on recording. So I'm going to get back into the swing. But oh my goodness, I'm so excited to release this first video. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just going to get it out there. And what I told Paul initially, my editor Paul, is I care that it's good. I want it to look good, but I'd rather be failing forward and like putting the videos out at least, instead of not putting them out and just like tweaking and never just putting it out in the first place. So as much tweaking and stuff that I want to do and add things onto it, I'd rather just get it out there and then show the progression, because this is going to be a very long commitment that I'm making to the process of recording these videos. So I'm not very short-sighted with this. I'm going to make little tweaks over time, and I'm going to get it to a point where it's something that I enjoy. Again, this is like really for me, looking and documenting this whole process, but I also think that it's kind of cool. I like the concept and idea of looking back like a year from now and watching some of these videos and the way that I was thinking and how my thinking is transformed. So it's just really, this is a selfish pursuit to do these videos, and just selfish kind of, just so that I have visual record of what I've done. And when a lot of people, I feel like, and this is a Dan Sullivan thing, the whole idea of you keep going, you keep the gap in the gain, you keep going and pursuing this ideal that is like the horizon. If you've ever seen the horizon or like the sunset over the hills, and you can look at the horizon, and the horizon can be beautiful, but you can never actually get to the horizon, because once you get there, the horizon is then further away. It's always it's unattainable, it's unreachable. And that's like perfection. It's ideal. It's the ideal. And if you're measuring yourself based on the ideal and where you're at in relation to the ideal, which is something that's unattainable, then you're always going to have a gap, and you're always going to be coming from a place of scarcity, as opposed to, I'm saying this very accusatory, like you are always going to be coming from a place of scarcity, but I'll use me, like I will always be coming from a place of scarcity if I always measure myself against something that's unattainable. And instead of measuring yourself against what's unattainable, looking backwards and seeing the progression, and over the past quarter, what are the biggest wins that you've had? I forget the 4 questions that Dan Sullivan has for the moving future exercise, but it's all about reflecting on the past 90 days and how you've grown, and the biggest thing that you've done or what you're most proud of within that 90 days. And then the next 90 days, what are the things that you want to do, or the things that you now can do, regardless. What is the question? Oh, it's so good. I can't butcher this. I'm going to just explain. It's on my journal. Wow, there's some deep stuff in here. Did not think I would see that today. Okay, moving future exercise, Dan Sullivan. This helps really just like get you jazzed, get you excited for the next quarter. So this is the moving future exercise that Dan Sullivan came up with. Every 90 days I do this. 1, looking back at the last quarter, what are things that you achieved that make you the proudest? And then 2 is, what are the current areas of focus and progress that make you the most confident? And then 3 is looking ahead at the next quarter, what new developments, projects, or goals are giving you the greatest sense of achievement or excitement? And 4 is, what 5 new jumps or progress can you now achieve that will make your next 90 days a great quarter, regardless of what else happens? So I love this because you're looking at the historical evidence of what you have done and what gives you the most excitement and what's been a biggest win for you. And then looking forward, what can you now do based on the previous quarter that you had that will give you a successful next 90 days, regardless of what else happens. You're laying down the framework that if you get these few things done, if you do these things, you're going to have a good quarter, regardless of what else happens. Something catastrophic could happen, something amazing could happen. But having the intention, like knowing exactly what those things are, will just help validate and establish a good sense of confidence and certainty in what you're doing, as opposed to always feeling inadequate chasing something that's at the horizon. So I don't remember the video, why I'm actually doing these videos in the first place. And I definitely have this desire to document it all and use this for just myself in the future. So, and also use it in a lot of other ways, but this is a selfish pursuit. I say that, but yeah, it kind of is. Anyways, I have to jump on a call. I'm a little late to it. I didn't realize that I was talking for 10 minutes, so whoops.
It's kind of a little bit of playing with fire.
All right, so I'm super rushing right now, and I'm so late. It's bad. I don't think this guy's gonna show up for his 3:30, which sucks. I've called him a few times, haven't heard anything back. But I'm going to head out a little early though. So packing up some of my supplements, everything that I showed the other day. So D3, GTA Forte 2, which is my thyroid supplement, the 2 per day life extension, which is my multivitamin, and then 2 liver pills and 1 vitamin D3. Boom, boom, boom. That's what we're working with right now. And then I'm not bringing any of the L-carnitine this weekend, and I'm not bringing any of my glutathione because I need to keep it refrigerated, and I don't want to have to it's just too much to deal with, too many components. And if I'm going away for the weekend, I'm gonna stay on regiment, but just not as regimented. And I'm covering all my bases with these. So it is what it is. Also, I forget to travel with hats. I need to travel with hats more because sometimes your hair's greasy or you don't want to shower. For instance, we're going to the casino and it's kind of a slimy place, especially Atlantic City. I was just talking with my dad about how slimy Atlantic City is. And sorry if you live there. Slimy is the wrong word. I don't think so. I don't think it is the wrong word. Anyways, I'm in a rush. I'm gonna head to grab some food really quickly and then head to my parents. And then I'm going to go into DC and meet Nick for our departure. Loading up. Let's go. I love this thing.
I was like, are you kidding me? It's a mess when you get to Bowles Hill Road and that area. It's insanity. Yeah, this is the way to go to the gym in the morning. I see people driving their cars in there.
So I'm in the elevator, we're going to Merrill Lynch, baby. I'm talking to my financial advisor, Nick Flocos, who I'm going on a gambling trip with right now. I think it's hilarious. I'm gonna have security come out and be like, who's this guy standing outside with all this? Nah, I don't know. I love Nick. Nick is so funny. What? I was just messing around with this motherfucker. This is my financial advisor right here. Alright, stuff is in the back, stuff is in the front. I am going to pick up Nick. He had to go to the bathroom really quick, so I'm gonna go grab him. And we're gonna be good. AC is gonna be a far drive. Have you ever known what GNC stands for? I had no idea.
General. Wow. Free bet works. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll
Sounds
see
good.
you. I'll see you on Sunday. Okay.
Sunday. Yep. Sounds good. Thank you so much, sir.
All right. You got it, sir.
Here we go.
Yeah.
These are on schedule to be renovated in about 16 to 18 months.
So
16
that
anyway?
is your spare bedroom
Spare
over
bedroom.
here. Master suite is over here on this side. Okay.
Yeah, you got your
Plenty of beef jerky for you.
Appreciate it.
So we just got here. It's pretty nice, I'd say. I think so.
Dude, they gave us 18 double oak instead of the 12.
Wow.
They hooked it up.
Nice. This is gonna be a good weekend then, I think. Nice living room. They got the beef jerky. Insane. Nothing over here. Little living area. Work desk. Much work will be done. This is the primary, master. Cool. Cool bathroom. Oh. Nice. So this is one of the bedrooms. This is the entrance. Then in here, there's Nick. They have Macallan 18, Patron, Grey Goose. Very nice. Nice little seating area. Bunch of beef jerky for us. Fridge is stocked. This is a pretty nice bedroom. Nice bathroom. All right, so I woke up and showered. I have sat down to do some work, and that's Nick's winnings. I'm gonna push that over there. He's got some 500 chips. This is not mine. None of this is mine, but I am not a gambler. I'm not that much of a gambler. I'm a slight gambler. I'm turning into a little bit more of one, but not really. Pretty view this morning. Kind of. I'm never upset about an ocean view, no matter where it is. But I was looking at all the calls. So last night when we were having drinks at Plum, which is like the lounge for X, I was looking at my phone and my ads were going crazy. So I think I booked like 4 appointments last night just from the marketing that I launched. Just while I was sitting there over the course of an hour, which is kind of crazy. I'm super puffy. I want to go to the gym. I feel like an absolute piece of slime right now because I ate like terrible food last night and, you know, just like having sugar and stuff. So today's gonna be a little bit better, maybe, depending. I mean, I really need to push myself in the gym, so we'll see. But I'm gonna get a little bit of work done and I'm gonna do a time lapse of it probably, so cool. Oh yeah, before I wanted to show. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, Monday, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 booked calls. Let's see. Cool. 16th, the 16th, the 17th, the 18th. So these are all the people we're talking to. Carlos, Matthew, Robert. Robert's really good. I saw him. Cool. That's really exciting. Get a bunch of new people in. I'm gonna get a total head count for how many actually were added. There's 236 now, so I've gotten 36 leads over the past 2 days. How many of those 36 have booked appointments, I wonder? Let me see here. 53. I need to figure out how to sort this better and see what's good. We're just gonna be so dialed in. We're gonna be so dialed in. Oh yeah, what's this guy's name? I need to make sure that I move Yaniv from booked sales call all the way to booked onboarding call. We got Yaniv starting Tuesday. Booked onboarding call. $14.97 a month. Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah, I realized I'm not showing you what I'm doing. I'll show you what I'm doing. So this is my pipeline. So let's see here. 100 new leads. These are a few of these came over. Well, about 40 of these came in over the past 2 days. Since yesterday morning, I guess you could say. Phil, Houston, no. Cool. I was just going through and seeing, so we have 231 total now. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna see on the dashboard where we're at right now as far as sales pipeline value, which is kind of underflated. Not inflated. Yeah, I need to... Okay, let's try to sort this out. So, let's see, this week, 60 people came in. So when is it counting? From Sunday to Saturday, we have 60 leads. What about this month so far? So in the first 14 days. So we've had 90 leads. Okay. Wait, so did I not get 37 or 34 leads or 39 leads in the past 2 days? 31. Okay, so we got 31 leads in the past 2 days. So one lead is equivalent to about $1,000 worth of pipeline value, which is roughly the average. So at least it depends. Yeah, about $1,000 per person. It'd be nice for it to be up a little higher, but we'll do that soon. We'll see. I also realized that my voice is just like, I'm not feeling too hot. Maybe that's what I could say. But I'm gonna push through it.
We have builders too. 3 bedrooms. This would be double wide. It's nice, but yours is much larger.
Yeah. Gotcha, yeah, 3 bedroom.
I told him it was the best room in the house.
It is the best room. And there's no elevators.
Yeah.
That's even better.
That's even better, yeah. There's the little one. We're walking.
I haven't been in here in so long.
Really? Thank you, sir, thank you,
You're
sir.
welcome. Here and the master's up straight ahead.
2 bedrooms there?
Yeah.
Masters here, appreciate it.
Yes. Welcome.
Thank you, sir, thank you, sir. Bar, Patron, McAllen, help it out.
We just got to the second place. Pretty nice. This is my bathroom. Bedroom. You walk up straight to the floor. That way.
Run it up.
All right, we're leaving in like 20 minutes. It's been fun, but I'm really excited to get home and just get to back to the basement corner, back to my desk, back to everything where I can get some work done. I have a few calls. I have a bunch of calls booked this week. 16 calls booked this week, or actually I think 19 now. Since my ads have been working, and I booked probably 4 or 5 more calls. I just have to double check. But I'm like so excited to get back home. We're leaving in like 30 minutes, I think. I feel so puffy. My eyes are so puffy. And like, I think I'm allergic to the pillows. I always have, but it hasn't been an issue. But I've been kind of eating horribly this trip. So I'm just hyped to get back home and eat some regular food and go to the gym and do all the stuff that I typically do. Anyways, let's get to it. All right, so I am back. We're back here. We got a 10:30 appointment today. I had a 9 o'clock that no-showed. And then I have a 10:30 with Thomas Sigley. And then a, what's it called? An 11:15 with this guy named Kyriakos. We'll see how to pronounce his name when we hop on with him. And then I have a 12 o'clock meeting with some of my guys, or with Anthony out of Georgia. And I got a 2:45, and then I got a 4 p.m. So it's gonna be a pretty stacked day today. I just went to the gym, got a little bit of cardio in. I ran about 2 miles. And yeah, we're just getting back into it. Gonna get back into the swing of things. Gonna kind of take it a little bit easier today. I don't have that many calls, so just gonna kind of get back into it. Anyways, here's this call. So I really haven't done a whole lot of recording today. It has been crazy. It's 3:43 p.m. and it's December 17th, Tuesday. So I got back from Atlantic City yesterday, last night pretty much. And today I had a 9 a.m., a 9 a.m. that didn't show, a 10:30 that showed, didn't close. He was a good conversation though. 11:15 that no showed, sadly. And then at 1 p.m. I talked with the boys and they're doing well. So I was just talking to them about what they were seeing, and I talked to Josh and Wiley, kind of what they were seeing and what's going on, and good feedback from them. I just had a 3:30 p.m. onboarding call with Yaniv. He pushed to tomorrow or Friday. So I'm going to jump on with him. I'm excited to get him started. I sent out an invoice today also. And at 4:30, I'm gonna be doing my little power hour. So I'm gonna have a block of different items that I need to get done. I haven't eaten yet, so I'm going to eat and I'm gonna make food. It's 3:44 right now. I'm gonna start working again at 4:30. So I'm gonna give myself like the next 30 minutes to cook and eat, kind of relax. I might actually give myself like an hour. So I might end up hopping on around 5 and then starting. I actually am gonna give myself until 5. I'm gonna move that on my calendar. I just wanna be able to like enjoy my meal. I'm gonna grill outside. It's like 60 to 62 degrees right now, and it's December 17th. Insane. In Northern Virginia, it's usually like 30 degrees by now. So I'm gonna hop upstairs, go do that, take you along with me. I'm gonna come down for my power hour. Things have been going great. I haven't signed anyone today, which sucks, but I've had really good conversations, and I just am excited to start doing some stuff with Paul and John and get Wiley and Josh to where they should be on a consistent basis. I'm gonna start bringing more appointment setters on because they've been setting appointments really well. Need to kind of adjust the way that we're bringing people in, I guess. So kind of qualifications up front so that the closing calls are with people that are really, they know exactly what they need. They've already consumed some content from me and they know a little bit more about the process, and they're kind of pre-sold. The whole goal of the marketing and any good marketing is to pre-sell. So my marketing has been doing really well getting people to the call, and I just need to kind of retarget now with some educational content, helping explain or educate on how the process works. Kind of, not really process. I don't want to get into process with marketing because I feel like there's a fine line between getting people intrigued with the process and showing them how easy the process is or what the process could be for them to take the next step, but not getting super into the weeds. On the other hand, on the other side of things, usually the in the weeds stuff is the actionable items that you can start doing. You can see and copy and paste and actually use it in your business. So there's something to be said about that. There might be some testing that needs to happen, more in the weeds, granular, step-by-step stuff that they can do versus more high-level stuff, more high-level content that speaks more to general problems that they're facing. So I'm gonna see how it works out, but I need to just go ahead, eat something first, and then I'm gonna come back down. Sound good? Is that fair enough? All right, I have 6 pounds of burger meat here, and I prep them in 1/2 pound patties. So it's easy to tell what I'm eating. 1/2 pound, 1/2 pound. So like I'll have 1 to 2 patties with some rice and veggies. I say veggies, but sometimes not a priority, but it's like a lot of meat. A lot of meat. We got a lot. And we're about to throw it on the grill. All right, these look pretty good. Enough burgers? Maybe. All right, food has been made. So I'm kind of a psychopath. I'm gonna go back downstairs, and before I eat, I'm gonna send 2 videos that I meant to send. Like, I need to record a video and send it to 2 people that I need to send it to. And I wanna do that before I eat. So the reason that I wanna do that before I eat is I feel like I shoot better videos when I'm hungry, when I'm not digesting. It's kind of weird, but I feel like I work better when I don't have any food in my stomach. Up until a certain point. There's a point of diminishing returns, but I haven't reached that quite yet today. So I just have 2, just got some mail. Just 2 videos I need to shoot, so I'm gonna do that. So this first video is gonna be about feedback from a piece of content that a client shared over to me. So I'm gonna give some feedback, and here it is. That video took way too long for me to do. So I have the second one I'm gonna send, and now I'm even hungrier. So I think I've reached the point of diminishing returns, but I'm gonna do this really quick. I'm gonna show this to you as well. This video I'm gonna send, Josh is gonna be walking through the sales overview and just like roles and responsibilities on a daily basis, just to touch base, make sure that got everything and that I've recorded this too. It's like when a new lead comes through, what do we do? Order of priorities for who we call on a daily basis, for following up, just the sequencing for sales, the timing in which we do things, and what we say is really important to provide a good experience and to help get these leads to booked appointments to closed sales. So in the process right now of putting this video together, kind of laying out daily responsibilities, daily roles, just to ensure that we're doing everything we can and that the leads are going to a good place. So anyways, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna send out a 9-word email, but I'm not gonna send the 9-word email out yet. I'm gonna walk you through exactly what that is and talk about everything behind it, because that is happening here tomorrow. So I'm very excited to send out my first 9-word email to my leads, and I'm also gonna send it out to all the leads that came through for Churchill. So, all right, so I'm about to eat. I have, what do I have today? About a pound of burger meat with about 200 grams of white rice, and then I'm gonna have some veggies later, potentially. I have an iPad set up right here. Oh, I think it might be out of battery. Yep, it's out of battery. Never mind, not using my iPad, which is, nope, turn it on. And then I got my water. So how I typically eat is not how I'm eating right now. How I typically eat is without a screen in front of my face. I like eating. That's actually not true. I don't always eat without a screen in front of my face, but I do sometimes. I want to be better, and I want to be more mindful of the time that I have to eat and have a little bit more of a ritual behind it. So the whole goal before eating is to get into the state of rest and recover instead of fight or flight. When you're in fight or flight, you don't absorb the food as well, you don't digest it as well, you're not producing as much saliva as you are when you're in rest and recover, and it's just like not a time to eat. It makes sense. It's like if we're being attacked by wolves, the last thing you want to do is sit down and eat. Your body is in the mode of running away from the wolves or killing the wolves. So you're not going to get great digestion. So what I've been trying to do and trying to get better at is sitting down, breathing before I eat, praying, sharing gratitude for the food, smelling the food, having an intimate experience with the food while eating it so that I digest better, that I feel better, and it's more of a it's more efficient at the end of the day. Just like following those few things, getting into a state of rest and recover before eating, it's gonna help me digest it, it's gonna help me use the protein better, all the energy, and yeah. So prayer, sharing gratitude, diving into some food without any screens is a good recipe for digestion and energy. So let's get into it. I might be using screens today though. I might throw something up in the background like a podcast, so we'll see. But let's dive in. I completely forgot to record this, but I am doing the 9-word email right now. It's an email that Dean Jackson, my mentor, he came up with and kind of coined this idea of the 9-word email. And it's the magic 9-word email that revives dead leads, which a lot of people think that they have people's contact information from a long time ago and they haven't followed up with them in a while, and they're scared to even contact them sometimes because they're like, oh man, we haven't talked in a while, maybe I was supposed to follow up and send them something, whatever, but a lot of time has elapsed. And it's just an email that you send And the principles that you follow, or the framework that you follow for the 9-word email, is something that's short, conversational, and expecting a reply. So I'm crafting my 9-word email to have the subject line with their first name. So it's Josh, are you still looking for roofing leads? That's it. And then I'm going to do comma Josh, like signing my name. I don't know if, yeah, I'm going to sign my name. I'll sign my name Josh, but I'm just going to put Josh. So that's pretty, that's pretty conversational, and that's pretty one-to-one. Like, that's friendly language. I would send that to a friend, right? And yeah, it seems like the most natural way of communicating. And that's what Dean has kind of, one of his whole messages behind a lot of the stuff that he does, and his whole, all of his intellectual property. It seems as if he's a simplifier. So it's simplifying complex things. And, something as complicated as marketing, he puts things in frameworks that simplify the complexity of how complex it can be. And it's just like, yeah, how would you just have a conversation with someone? It's conversational copy is what it is. And it's very personal, and it has impact. These words are easy to read, easy to follow along with, and they have impact. So, and it's just very minimal. It's very brief, but it's impactful. And it's not it doesn't really lead them on in any way, or it doesn't give them any distractions other than the questions that they have. And it sounds like the smoke alarm's going off. I might go upstairs and see what's up with Grandma Carol. But anyways, I have 230 contacts that I'm sending this out to. I'm going to email it to them today, and then I might send it them as a text tomorrow. I'm getting a battery for this, so we'll be good by tomorrow when we start shooting more on that. What? Just from the oven or something?
No, I was frying a hamburger.
Oh.
Smoke from the box.
Ah. Okay. She's a funny lady. Anyways. I also didn't really eat that much. I had a few bites and I just couldn't eat for some reason. But yeah. Back to the 9-word email. 230 people. The way that I got here, I had 4 filters added to it. The first filter was, I kind of want to send this out and then, no, I'm just going to save this and then go to the filters. So the first one is, the tag is Roofer Marketing Playbook. So they downloaded the guide. Tag is not, they did not book an onboarding call. So these are not people that I've sold. Is not actively in appointment confirmation or reminder. So they haven't actively booked an appointment with me. And they are not actively in the no-show nurture campaign that I have set up. So if they no-showed from a call, I have a campaign that they go through. So there's 230 records, and we go from here. So I go over here, and then I press send email. And then I'm going to go okay to proceed. And then I'm going to add my stuff back in. But I'm going to send it all at once. I'm actually going to schedule it all at one time. And I'm going to send it out at today at 8 p.m. Maybe today at 7. I'm going to send it at an interesting time. 7:52 p.m. Just for the sake of randomness. Okay, there we go. I'm going to send this out, and I'm excited to see what the results are. I'm going to share them. Again, this is like 230 people that I've talked to in the past, or I haven't talked to yet, or that I have talked to, but I haven't talked to them in a while. Maybe they fell off. They didn't close, and they didn't make a decision. They said either later or yeah. So I'm gonna send this out and we'll see what happens. I did this completely super insanely complicated. So I changed it up, and I'm probably doing it complicated still. But instead of all these things, I am now just going to do opportunities. So, based on no-show and, oh, it's not showing here. So new lead, so it's gonna be pretty much new lead contacted. Booked sales call, no, not the ones in booked sales call, the ones that are no-shows or the ones that are hot. And it's not showing the new pipeline. Interesting. But anyways, I am super close to wrapping up, putting together this list. And once this list is together, I'm going to send the email out. I'll probably send it out tonight. I'm going to schedule it to go out in an hour. So that's exciting. Going to send it out to like 100 or so people. I don't know. I'm going to see how big the list is, and then we'll send it.